Datinya kept the cat and we found out that she has an owner. My God, she looked like a hamster that survived Chernobyl. Guys, it was bad. So bad that I can't even show the uncensored scene here. So what was the solution for so much exposed flesh? Our veterinarian, together with the doctor who does reconstructive surgery on pets, analyzed the case of the little kitty together, and they concluded that it would be better to amputate right at the base of the tail and pull the skin from the lower back to finally close that huge open wound, which was even starting to necrotize. The surgery was a success, thank God, and the little tigress is recovering really well. She has even gone back home already. Okay, but now let's talk about the whole thing with the hippopotamus wearing the little hippopotamus cap, Coda Catardona. So remember that she has a spay identification tattoo from the city on her belly? So we looked up the name registered and found out that she has a family. Here is the information provided by her owner.
My little cat disappeared. Then the lady who gave her to me came here asking if my cat Crystal had gone missing. Mine, she was the one who gave her to me. At my house, everything is walled in with a gate and everything.
She only went out because sometimes I opened the gate so she could take a walk. When I did, she would come back and I would open the gate for her so she could come back inside the house again. And then she didn't come because I looked around and couldn't find her. The lady was crying. She kept saying, I want Crystal, I want Crystal.
Guys, we really emphasized it. From now on, Crystal can't even dream of setting a paw outside. The tail already gives balance to the kitty. And if before, with her tail complete, it was already dangerous, imagine now that she's got the bandage. Guys, this idea that cats can go out on the street to walk alone, it's long past time for that to end. The dangers they face outside the gate are countless. Getting run over, attacks from other animals, risk of catching diseases, going out breeding, and adding to the number of animals suffering on the streets, not to mention the risk of poisoning, which happens a lot in our city, a whole lot. Anyway, the fact is, as long as your pet has access to the street alone, it's still facing the same risks as a homeless animal. Adopting is great, but protecting is what really completes it. Put up protective screens at home, make the walls higher. I don't know. I just know that nobody would let a child walk alone on the street, and pets have intelligence equivalent to a child of about 2 or 3 years old. Yeah, not on my watch. I know that a lot of times we just repeat what we learn in our own city. It's common to let the cat come and go whenever it wants. But if no one told you before, I'm here to play that role. It might even be common, but it's not recommended, much less the right thing to do. The street is dangerous, and unfortunately, Crystal with no tail at all experienced that firsthand. And if it weren't for us, she would have died. Because in the house where she stayed for days, huddled in a corner in pain and fear after being run over, she was being sprayed with a hose by the woman to be kicked out of there. Wish Crystal a speedy recovery. Comment 0 tail. Now tell me, do your cats have access to the street? Has any tragedy ever happened because of that? Or has everything always turned out fine? Let me know. See you.